What is up, everyone? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. Got a mail call for you. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, we got some stuff on the table here that we're going to be jumping into. Apologies for the box here, but this just had so much stuff in it that I wanted to keep it together. The first things at the top here are going to be pass around stuff. So let's jump into those first. We have from Rosecraft, upside down there, JD, the Beaver Creek Barlow. This sounds familiar. Have I checked this out before? It might have been because I wanted to check out the Kershaw. This looks familiar, but I don't think I've checked this one out. I think it was a different model that I checked out from Rosecraft here. Let's see what we got. I got to remember to check these in later too. So this looks very familiar. It looks very similar to my Lusahachi, but it has a Warncliffe blade shape on it. Very nice. Is this G10 or micarta? Or is it smoke gray bone? I'll have to look on the website to see what that is. But man, Rosecraft continues. I don't love the RC here. Well, it is etched. That might be okay. I was thinking etched like you see the Rosecraft there. Maybe the RC like that might be okay. But I think I like it kind of sterile looking on the back here. But I'm assuming, yeah, D2 steel, polished finish, just seamless. Oh, good walk and talk. Very good walk and talk. So very cool. That is, what did I call it? The Beaver Creek Barlow? I did. Wait. Yeah, Beaver Creek Barlow from Rosecraft. That'll be coming up and getting its own review here in the future. And then from Kershaw, The Heist. A couple of you have asked me to check this one out. So I do remember this getting into a pass around group. Whoa, stuff jumping out of the package at me. So I'm glad I'm getting to check this out. Very cool. This is G10. And doesn't say the blade steel. Okay, let's see what the blade steel is on the Heist. I like that pivot. That's very cool. I like this. I don't know if it's a gunstock pattern because it goes up kind of high. Usually gunstock patterns are a little bit lower. So S35VN and G10. Ooh, that is a nice D10. Is this a USA? Kershaw? Doesn't have USA printed on it. China. No, this is a China-made version. A little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be, but about the size of your bug out. I'm really digging this spear point-esque blade shape. It is a drop point, but that tip is kind of even with the pivot giving you a drop point type vibe. And Kershaw really has figured out how to do that lock face geometry with their crossbar locks. This is outstanding action on this one, guys. Really like that one. But let's keep it moving along. Those are the ones coming in via the pass around. Really like that Kershaw. Let's go ahead and jump into mine. We're going to start it off with a Kizer I picked up during their recent National Knife Day sale, I think it was. So this actually came in pretty quick because the National Knife Day sale, I think, happened last week at the time of recording this. I was able to get a really good deal on this one, and I kind of missed having one in the collection because I refer to it all the time. So it'll be nice to also have this back in to show people when I make referrals. So they also sent stickers, additional stickers. I don't know if this was because I bought it on Knife Day, but they included a patch and a new Knife Day sticker. So very cool that they included that. And then you have some additional koala bear. Wait, is it koala bear? I think it is koala bear, right? Sorry, drawing a little blank there. Got some extra hardware. Oh no. That one came out of the package and stuck. Yeah, look at that, guys. That looks outstanding. Check that out. Yes, I got another drop bear. I've had 3 different variants of the drop bear. This is my first time having this one. LC200N titanium milled pocket clip that's reversible, and this very beautiful iced anodized Titanium. Oh yeah, man. Look at that static wash. Kizer has some of the prettiest static wash. I swear they do. Good plunge grind on here. It's close. It's close. But it is back up off in there where you could probably get 3 or 4 sharpenings out of it. Just barely a 4-finger grip for me, but also a good size for EDC. Spear point blade shape, which I think is very versatile. And it does have their clutch lock mechanism. Can we see what it's set to out here? Okay, so it's not all the way the hardest. They have it second from the hardest one. They used to just send it in the middle. Oh, it needs to be broken in for sure, for sure. But that is my new drop bear. Let me clean this up and we'll get to the next one. All right, let's jump into this one. I'm going to save the last one, well, the last one for last, duh, because I'm super excited about it. But this one here, there was recently a mystery box sale from Vero Engineering, and you may recognize that based off the blade shape. Cool sticker. I like how it's blacked out like that. That is really cool. I'm not sure what is this. I am not even sure what I'm looking at here. I did order some hardware. Well, actually, I didn't order it. I'm sorry. The kit came with this at this price point, which I think was outstanding value for money. You have a sticker and a lanyard bead here. Very cool. What is this? Not sure. Is this just extra hardware? I guess it's just extra hardware that they threw in here and an RE. So nothing left in the box, so we'll get rid of that. And let's you can kind of see everything that's over here. So I guess what I'll do, I'll install it and jump ahead. Let's get into the knife itself. So okay, no bag in here. I'm thinking this is just an extra pivot. I'm not quite sure why though. Why it came with an extra pivot. Maybe he just had extra hardware and threw it in there. But this is the Impulse Thin. And it's weird that it says mini Damascus. But it goes to it. It looks like it's the same. So I did really enjoy the thinner version of the Impulse, and I love the fact that it has both the deployment hole. Wow, the detent is stout on this. I think there's some oil on the lock face interface. It is sticking a little bit. Number 237, and maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was a Blim mystery box sale. And yeah, this one here, I think having that lock stick and it's off-centered. So that might have been why this ended out in the Blim. But for me, that's stuff that I can probably try to fix on my end myself. And I feel like it's going away a little bit already. And maybe it just needs to be cleaned. But very nice. Actually, I think we can probably throw that Damascus pocket clip on here pretty easily. I think. As long as it's not 2 screws. Is it 2? It might be 2. Yeah, it might be 2. Let's finish taking it apart. Well, the disassembly of the Vero Impulse Thin went horribly wrong, and now I'm reaching out to Satu Dave to see if he can help me, all because the bushings that are in the backspacer didn't want to come out, and as I tried to find a tool to help me push them out, they just collapsed. So hopefully he can help me, knock on wood, but let's keep it going, and let's jump into the last one. So I'm thinking this one will cheer me back up. So I pre-ordered this one, Knife Standards. You guys probably, by the time this goes up, will have seen my review of the prototype, but mine actually came in, and oh, there's a note in here. Thank you for your support. It means a lot coming from a fellow reviewer. Oh, cool. Absolutely, man. Very excited to check this one out for sure. This is the RR3, and this one to me is more of what I would say is an EDC friendly version of the knives coming from Knife Standards. And this is the final product. He calls it the Frosty. I already forget what this one's called. I think it's just Frost. Is it Frost? I don't know. But the final product definitely feels like the detent is a little bit better dialed for both. Yeah, a little bit more. It's not much. I would say probably like 10-15% more snappy. I believe the steel on this, yeah, is Vanex. I went with the orange peel and belt satin because I wanted the what is this? Chill? No, Chill Vibe is camo carbon. Fat carbon, I think fat carbon frost, I think is what it is. But anyway, four finger grip, very neutral handle, made to look like a train car, and then a very subtle drop point out on the tip here. And they really did a good job on that belt satin finish. So I'm really excited to spend some time with all of these actually to form an opinion, get a full review out on these for you guys. So very excited to check this one out. I can't remember what type of washers are on here before I do too much flipping. Yeah, they look like stamp bearings, so this might be a candidate for a bearing swap. I think I'm going to do that next. Anyway, that is the RR Standard. The Vero Impulse is disassembled and in a bag now. I'm waiting for Sat2 to reach out to me to see if he can help, and if not, I'll have to check with a friend of mine here that's a machinist, see if we can at least find the barrels to go into the Timascus one. I don't really care about saving the old one. The LC200N version of the drop bear that I picked up during their National Knife Day sale, the Beaver Creek Barlow here from Rosecraft, and the Heist from Kershaw, guys. That is everything that came in this week. Stay tuned for the reviews. If you hung out to this point of the video, a like would help me feel even better. Shout out to my channel members. I appreciate all the support. I love you all. I hope you have a fantastic week. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.